Okay, welcome to the Mum and All. My name's Cheryl Squirrel from Squirrel Yoga, and I've had a little request to combine the sun and the moon and do a little flow, very gentle flow, that's going to open your hips and your adductors. And if you've never done yoga on the beach before, I thoroughly recommend it. It might be a bit wobbly in places, and I'm not a pro at this, so bear with me, enjoy it, and just start by taking a comfortable position. You don't have to cross your legs, but if you'd like to, you can. Otherwise, maybe just cradle your knees, cross your shin bones, and sit with a nice tall spine. Imagine there's a little helping hand attached to the crown of your head, just drawing you up towards the sky. Allow your shoulders to relax. And just tune into your body. Take a few deep breaths in through the nose. If you want to sigh the exhale through the mouth, you can. And then begin to draw a circle with your nose. Keep the spine tall, the hips relaxed, and your shoulders away from the ears. Just pause to the center and take that circle in the other direction. And then once again, just pause to the center. If you have your eyes closed, you might want to open them. Take a deep breath in, bring your arms up above your head. And then as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart and take a little bow forward. You can soften your spine. Maybe your elbows will come down, maybe your forearms, and just let your head hang. Now, I like to make little micro movements just to soften the joints, soften the connective tissue, soften the muscles. And as your hips start to give, maybe you can take the hands forward, soften the heart down to the floor. As you bring yourself back up to sitting, just pop your knees together, pop your feet in front of you, and just like window wipers, drop them to left and right. Your chest is facing forward. Allow your knees to fall to one side. Slide your hand down your shin bone and take hold of your ankle. Push the hip forward. And then fold your heart over the front knee. You'll feel a stretch in the front of the back leg, in the hip, and in the glute, or the outer thigh of the leg that's underneath you. As you bring yourself up, bring your knees together, and we'll do the same to the other side. Allow your knees to fall. Take hold of your shin down to the ankle. Draw the knee back. You're trying to iron the creases out of the front of the hip. Fold the heart over the bottom leg. And then slowly bring yourself up. Bring both knees to the top and just bring the soles of your feet together. Give your toes a hug and then fold forward. Let your back just find a natural curve. Let your head hang. Maybe you might be flexible enough to give your toes a little kiss. And then slowly bring yourself up. Bring your feet parallel with your hips and your hands can face whichever way you want them to. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. I'm just going to lift your heart forward. And if you'd like to, you can lift your hips up. And then as you exhale, bring the bottom back, straighten the legs and fold forward. As you inhale, draw your hands back. Bend your knees, feet to the floor, shoulder blades together. Lift your heart, lift your hips. And exhale, fold forward, extending the legs and drawing the heart forward before you draw the head forward. Slide the hands back. We'll do this 2 more times, just squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting the heart, lifting the hips. All 4 corners of the feet grounded through your mat. And take a fold as you exhale. One more time, slide the hands back, feet to your mat, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart, lift the hips. And then slowly, slowly, all the way down. Once you bring your hands back to your bottom, tuck your feet under and come into your version of Malasana. So it's a nice low squat. If you want to walk the hands around, it's going to be the front of my mat. Okay, so you're just grounding through the heels, drawing little circles with the hips. And maybe if you lift your heels here, maybe it's a little bit more comfortable. We're trying to get as much flexibility in the ankles and the knees and the hips. So you can just fold. Maybe the hands will come down, maybe the elbows. Drop your head. And then as you face the front of your mat, I've got a little visitor here. As you face the front of your mat, you're going to keep your hands down and just raise your hips. Let your head hang. Maybe draw a circle with the crown of your head. Give your elbows a hug. And gently press your forearms down to the floor as though you're trying to fold your chest over your thighs. Let your head hang. Release the arms. Bring your feet under the hips if they're not already there. Soften your knees and place your hands on your thighs. Inhale to a cow spine. And then exhale to a cat. Draw your belly button to your spine. Do that a couple more times. Inhale, look forward. And then exhale. A couple more times. And this time you're going to unravel all the way up. Draw your belly in. Strengthen the glutes. Inhale the arms up above the head. And then bring your hands down towards your heart. Bring your big toes to touch as though there was a chair behind you. Imagine you're sitting in that chair and then reaching up to the sky. Send your thumbs back. Squeeze your inner thighs together and fold forward. Toes in line with the fingertips. Inhale and flatten your back. You can soften your knees as much as you'd like to. And as you exhale, step the feet back to a plank position. Your toes are forward of your heels are back, and your shoulders are over the creases of your wrists. Soften your knees, almost touching the floor, but resist the temptation to touch. Take your bottom back, and we come into down dog. Just gently extending from the hands to the shoulders to the hips. The knees can be soft, the heels can be lifted, and press the tailbone up. From here, lift your right leg up to a three-legged dog. Send your heel to the sky or the ceiling. Lift your left heel and then bring your knee to your nose. Look forward to your hands. Take the weight to the left hand, step forward. Drop your back knee. And press your front knee forward, front knee, until you get a nice stretch on the front of the ankle. Make a little lean here. We lift and press forward before we lean back. Okay, and then scoop your hands all the way forward and scoop your hips back. If you'd like to sit down here, you can. If you'd like to keep your hips high, pull your right thigh bone back into its socket. And then slowly take your weight forward, take a step forward and come into forward fold. Toes and fingertips in alignment. Inhale to stand. And you're going to meet in mountain pose. Exhale the hands down. Soften your knees. Come into Utkatasana as though you're sitting into a little chair. And then fold forward. Fingertips in line with the toes. Flat back as you inhale. And this time, if you want to jump back to a chaturanga, you can. I'm just going to do this once. The rest of this practice is going to be soft. So if you want to, you can step back. And then from here, we come into upward facing dog. Exhaling to down dog.
And because I'm on the sand, you can bury your feet, bury your toes into a little hole in the sand. Lengthen through the spine and the neck. And then from here, lift your left leg up to a three-legged dog. Then your right heel. Bring your knee to your nose. Give it a little kiss on the way. And then step forward. Drop your back knee, front knee forward. Again, stretching through the ankle. So often, for a long time, I would say, okay, knee in front of the ankle. But it's quite helpful if you can, especially if you've had any ankle injuries, to get as much movement in the ankle as you can without the front heel lifting too much. Bring your hands up. And then bring your hands down. As you come up, take a step forward. Soften through the knees, soften through the back. Inhale the hands up. And exhale your hands down towards your heart. Okay, 2 more times each side. Inhale to Utkatasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to step or jump your feet back through your plank to chaturanga. Or if you want to, you can just meet us in downward facing dog. Here I'm taking my time as I come into up dog even. The knees can stay on the floor or they can be lifted. As you exhale into down dog. A little change here. Lift the heels as high as you can. This time we're going to walk the feet forward. Imagine you're pressing your thighs against your chest as you come forward. Soften your knees, relax the upper body. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale your hands down. Coming to Utkatasana. Inhale the arms up. And exhale and fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Make the neck long. Exhale, step or jump the feet back through your plank and through your little flow. I'm taking a nice soft flow here. Maybe there's an up dog. And we're going to meet in down dog. Again, just lengthening as you exhale. Press your tailbone up, and that's when your back's going to lengthen and unlock. Lift your toes and tiptoe your feet forward. Soften your knees and inhale to come up. Okay, and from here, take a step back with your left leg. So big step back. And your back foot is going to be warrior one position. Inhale the hands up, warrior one. That becomes warrior two. Keep the lower belly strong. Front knee is tracking with your little toe. Drop the back arm, reverse your warrior. Go back to warrior two. Inhale to straighten the front leg and parallel the feet. You can bring a little closer. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to goddess. Pull the knees back, pull the elbows back. Inhale, come up. Exhale to goddess. Inhale, come up. And exhale to 5-point star. Point your foot to the back of your mat and rotate the back foot now. Heel to the front of the mat, lean forward as far as you can. Make your way to triangle. Squeeze the thigh on the front leg and just change the arms there. Slowly exhale the top arm down and parallel the feet. Bring the back foot a little closer. Find a pyramid. Split leg forward fold and fold over that front leg. Inhale, flat back, transfer the weight to the front leg, lift the back heel, drop the back knee. Front knee can go forward. Crescent lunge, lift the arms up. Press more weight through the back foot and less weight through the back knee. From here, the hands come to the inside of what is now your front leg. Lift the knee, lift the hip, turn to your right and outwardly rotate your right thigh. The arm can come up. Outwardly rotating this thigh will unlock the hip. Yeah? Walk the hands low with the hips across to the other side. And the same here, okay? If you have any knee issues here, you might want to raise the hips and support your leg with your arm, okay? So keep the hips high if that's comfortable. From here, as the hands come down, crescent lunge facing the front of the mat again. Lift the hands up, send the knee and the hips forward. and the heart. As you exhale, lift the back leg, come into pyramid. Ground through the back ankle, lift through the front hip crease and fold. Adjust the back foot a little further away, turn the toes out, straighten through the front leg. Use the front hand for support against your leg. Here, find warrior two. You can use the top arm like a windmill. Find your warrior two. Warrior two reverse. And then as you come back through warrior two, adjust the back foot to warrior one position. Okay. Bring the arms forward. Lower belly tucked in. And step forward. Hands to heart. Into Tadasana. Focus on the left side. Inhale the arms up. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to step or jump the feet back to a plank position. Knees and chest or chaturanga, you choose. And then we meet in down dog. You can put an up dog in there if you'd like to. Exhale to meet in down dog. Focusing on the left leg. Lift your left leg up. And bring your knee to your nose. Step the left leg forward. Place the back foot down at warrior one position before. I've got to make a nice little place for my foot in the sand there before you come up to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Imagine there's a wall behind you for support. You're leaning against it and reverse your warrior. Find a triangle. Straighten through the front leg. Adjust the back foot. Toes forward. Heel back. And then lean from your front hip crease with your front thigh nice and strong. And then just adjust the arms. Lean back. As you exhale, take both hands down. Pyramid, fold over the front leg. Adjust the back foot. It's parallel and it's a little closer. Inhale to a flat back heel. Lift the back heel. Slide the back leg back. Drop the knee to a crescent lunge. Drop the hands to the inside of your front leg. And it's a side lunge. It's called Skandasana, this one. So again, we're outwardly rotating that hip. Okay. And if you want to get this heel on the floor, you can slide the leg further away and you can use this arm as support against the knee to then lift the arm up. Okay. And this time we're going to go hips high. So as we go across to the back of our mat, you're going to parallel your feet. Slide your fingertips so once again they line up with the tips of your toes and then drop the head. So you can either enjoy stretch here or pull your shoulders up. Okay. If you pull your shoulders up, the heels of the hands will firmly ground through your mat. And then if you want to, you can just tilt the pelvis forward and elevate the feet. Okay, so that's just an option there. And take 3 or 4 breaths here. Enjoying the view of the sailing boats in the background, maybe. And then after 4 breaths, once again, just bring the feet back down. The hips come forward as the toes reach for the floor. Soften the knee to the back of your mat and Skandasana or side lunge to the back of your mat. Lift the arm up. As you exhale, turn to face the back of your mat. Drop your knee and send your front knee forward. Lift the arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Bring the back foot in, come into pyramid and fold. Your legs kind of feel like scissors here. You're pulling your front hip crease up and you're sending your back hip crease forward. Okay. From here, adjust the back foot. Use the hand on the front leg for support. Squeeze the thigh and find triangle. Okay. Imaginary wall behind you is giving you support. And then start to soften through your front knee. Drop your back arm and come into warrior two. Your heels are about level with one another here. Look over your front fingertips. Drop your back arm and reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Adjust your back foot. Okay, and find warrior one. So again, I'm just having to bury my back foot in the sand here. Okay, and take a step forward and bring your hands to your heart. So we repeat those two sequences to face the other side of our mat. So when you're ready, inhale the hands up, exhale and fold. Inhale, flat back, and exhale, step or jump the feet back. Take a flow here or meet in downward facing dog. So again, I'm taking a slow, soft flow today. Exhale. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale your knee to your nose and step forward. Find warrior one. And then find warrior two. Strong warriors, lower belly in, back glute activated. Reverse your warrior. Back through, warrior two. Straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Inhale the arms up and then exhale to goddess, facing forward. Okay, one more time, inhale and exhale. So this time you're going to turn to the front of your mat again, okay, and it's going to be a triangle. So just the back foot, lean forward from the hips as far as you can before you just change the arms. And then drop the top arm down for pyramid, parallel the back foot, lift hip creases, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, lift the back heel, drop the back knee, front knee forward, inhale. Exhale, both hands down to the inside of the front leg, outwardly rotate the back hip, lift the arm, that's optional, and then hips low, Skandasana or side lunge to the back of your mat. That becomes a crescent lunge. Drop the hands down, face the back of the mat, drop your back knee. So if this is at all uncomfortable on your ankle, you can slide back, okay? The glutes are active here, okay? So I'm squeezing everything to the center line. The heart comes forward. We're lifting up. So we're lifting up through the hips. Exhale the hands down, lift the back knee, find pyramid and fold. Pyramid becomes triangle, adjust the back foot. Okay, find pyramid again. Oh, no, it's triangle. And then from here, find warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Track the knee on the front leg towards your little toe. Come back through warrior two. And then adjust to warrior one. Okay. Step forward through to Tadasana. One more time, focus on the left leg. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step both feet back. Knees and chest, chaturanga. You choose. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. This time, lift your left leg up. And bring your knee to your nose and step that leg through to the front. It's now the back of your mat, actually. Find warrior one. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Warrior two. The back foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Back through warrior two. Find triangle, adjust the back foot. Lift the front hip crease. Lean forward and adjust the arms. Squeeze the front thigh. Exhale, fold forward. Adjust the back foot, pyramid. Fold. Inhale, lift the back heel. Drop the back knee, crescent lunge. Take the hands down inside of the front leg for Skandasana. Lift the back arm. Keeping the hips low, you might want to have a little wander from side to side here just to open the hips and take a lunge to the front of your mat. Lift your arm up. Walk the hands around the front to a low lunge. Drop the back knee. Crescent lunge. Squeeze the glute on the back leg, try and ground through your front heel. Lift the back leg, parallel the feet, pyramid. Again, it feels as though I'm lifting my front femur bone up into its socket. I adjust the back foot, I turn the toes out slightly, and then I straighten and lift the front hip crease to find my triangle. Okay. Use the back arm, comes through warrior two, and reverse. Back through warrior two, adjust the front foot for warrior one. And then as you bring your hands to your heart, you can step forward. Just close your eyes for a moment, allow your shoulders to relax. Bring the hands up above your head. Take a little lean back, and then take a bow and fold forward from your hips with strength. So don't fall, with strength. Inhale, lift your heels up, and then exhale and bend your knees. Okay. See if you can find a little balance here. So the heels are lifted at the moment, the knees are wide, pelvic floor is lifted, hands to your heart. You want to take a little challenge, close your eyes. And then from here, place the hands on the floor, ground through the backs of the hands, and slide your knees as far up your triceps as you can. Round your back like a cat, lift the heels high, and stay there. Now you might find the temptation to lean forward into your fingertips, and as you do, maybe the feet will come off the floor. Okay. And then gently lower them back down. Feet wide this time. Ground your tailbone down to the floor. Maybe the heels are lifted, maybe they're grounded, and bring your hands to your heart. And here, just release the neck. Use your triceps against the inner thigh and the knee to get a little bit of movement in the hips. And then from here, just round the back like a cat. Sink your tailbone down. And gently, gently lower your tailbone down to the floor. Bring your knees together, give yourself a hug. And find your comfortable position of Shavasana. If it's outside, just soaking up the sunshine. I'll leave you in peace to enjoy your Shavasana. And remember, the only constant thing in life is change. Namaste.